HBAR is a gift from God that investors don't deserve. And if you're not in on it, you're about to find out why. You've been lied to. You've been told that to win in crypto, you have to be the first to a meme coin, the fastest to a pump and dump. You've watched as luck and hype have rewarded chaos while logic and real technology are ignored. It feels unjust, doesn't it? It feels like the entire market is designed to reward the undeserving. What if a perfect, meticulously engineered digital network exists, but most investors are too busy chasing noise to see it? This is not just a crypto. This is a gift from God. And the cold hard truth is that right now, most investors simply don't deserve it. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments, and I will give you a heart. Over the next 9 minutes, we are going to expose the most overlooked opportunity in the history of crypto. I will reveal the 3 divine gifts that make HBAR a project unlike any other, a project so perfectly designed that it seems almost too good to be true. The story you're about to hear is not about a quick pump, but about a long-term strategy that has been meticulously executed while the rest of the world was distracted by the noise. We will tear down the flimsy narratives of other cryptocurrencies and show you what a truly robust, future-proof network looks like. You will discover the gift of perfection, why HashBAR's core technology, Hashgraph, is mathematically proven to be superior, possessing an unprecedented level of speed and security that makes every other network look like a child's drawing. You'll learn why this isn't just a marketing claim, but a verifiable scientific fact. Then we will unveil the gift of protection. This is the secret layer of corporate trust, a governing council made up of the world's most powerful companies who have taken on the role of guardians, ensuring the network can never fail. We'll show you exactly how this elite group of business titans is building a secure foundation that no other project can replicate. Finally, we will reveal the gift of purpose. This is the hidden real-world revolution that is happening right now on the Hedera network, giving HBAR a utility that will leave hype-driven tokens in the dust. You'll see the live examples of how this network is already powering the future, providing a clear roadmap to its eventual and inevitable mass adoption. We're going to dive into the core of HBAR news today and show you why this isn't just a bull market play. This is a generational opportunity built on a foundation of trust that has been growing for over a decade. Get ready to have your entire worldview of crypto changed forever. Every crypto project promises speed and security, but they all use a fundamental design that is inherently flawed. It's like trying to build a modern city with nothing but horse-drawn carriages and single-lane roads. It works for a small village, but the moment traffic increases, the entire system grinds to a halt. It's slow, inefficient, and eventually it breaks down under the weight of its own design. HBAR is different. Its core technology, called Hashgraph, was engineered to solve the most difficult problem in computer science, achieving perfect consensus in a chaotic network. Dr. Lehman Baird, a genius in this field, spent years perfecting a gossip about gossip algorithm. Now, in simple terms, imagine a room full of people. With blockchain, one person would have to shout a message to the entire room, wait for a response, and then repeat the process. It's a slow, methodical chain of communication. But with Hashgraph, everyone whispers their information to a few others simultaneously. Those few others then whisper to a few more, and within a fraction of a second, everyone in the room has heard the same message and has agreed on its truth. This allows the network to process millions of transactions per second with finality in under 3 seconds. This isn't just an improvement, it's a quantum leap. But the true genius lies in its security. Hashgraph is mathematically proven to be asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerant, or ABFT. This is the highest level of security possible in a distributed system, meaning it can resist attacks from malicious actors without ever risking the integrity of the network. This level of perfection is something no other public ledger can claim. But here's the question you should be asking. If this technology is so perfect, if it's so much better than the old way, then why is the rest of the world still distracted by the chaos? Why are they still building on a broken model? The answer is a single fundamental truth that makes HBAR a gift they simply don't deserve. A truth that most investors are too busy to appreciate. The answer lies in the second gift, the gift of protection. The Hashgraph technology is the perfect engine, but it needed a perfect chassis. The HBAR team didn't just launch a token, they spent years building a governing council of global giants. Think about it: Google, IBM, Boeing, Dell, Deutsche Telekom, LG, and dozens of other titans. They aren't just on a list, they are legally and financially committed to running the network. They are the guardians. These are not companies that are interested in speculative bets. They are interested in building solutions for their own multi-billion-dollar problem. For example, a company like Dell needs to track every single computer chip from a factory in Taiwan to a warehouse in Texas. They need a network that is not only fast and cheap, but one that is completely secure and unhackable. The Governing Council provides this level of trust. They are the ones who said, we will not build our future on a network that can be controlled by a single person, a single foundation, or a single way. This corporate governance is a sacred trust. It's what ensures that HBAR can scale to handle the world's most critical systems without fear of a single point of failure. This is why you're not just investing in a crypto, you're investing in a digital corporation with a board of directors that includes the full weight of the global economy. This is not a project that can be manipulated by a single developer or a lucky retail trader. It is a project with a long-term, verifiable roadmap. This is the quiet revolution happening behind the scenes, a revolution that the masses are too distracted to see. It is the gift of knowing that your investment is backed by more than just a code. It's backed by the full weight of the global economy. The market is obsessed with a Bitcoin ETF. They're missing the point. The real prize is not just any ETF. It's an ETF for a utility token that can power the global economy. This is where the narrative becomes truly biblical. For an ETF to be approved in the United States, an asset must be classified as a commodity, not a security. Most crypto projects are securities with a single team at the top driving profits for investors. They are chasing a regulatory path they can never win. But HBAR is different. Its decentralized governance by the council makes it a perfect candidate for commodity status. This is the ultimate gift of clarity in a market of confusion. A future HBAR ETF is not just a hope, it is the logical and inevitable conclusion of a decade of strategic planning. The institutions aren't just waiting for an ETF, they are actively building the use cases that will make that ETF a reality. They're building the infrastructure for a massive new asset class, real-world assets, or RWA. This is the core of HBAR news today. But here's the burning question. If all of this is true, if this project is so perfectly designed for a regulated institutional future, then what is the final gift that will unlock its value? What is the single tangible purpose that is happening right now that will unleash a flood of real-world capital and finally bring HBAR the value it truly deserves? The final gift is the gift of purpose. This isn't just an institutional chain, it's a real-world revolution happening in plain sight. This is the most crucial part of HBAR news today. The real money isn't in price speculation, it's in network utility. And right now, the Hedera ecosystem is quietly building the infrastructure to power a new digital economy. They are tokenizing real-world assets, RWS. This means putting assets like real estate, carbon credits, and even entire logistics companies on the network. Think about the scale, a $1 trillion industry that is being built on a platform designed to handle it. The HBAR token isn't just a speculative asset, it is the fuel for this entire machine. Every single transaction, every single tokenized asset, and every single digital identity requires HBAR. This is the network effect in action. It is the gift of an asset that has intrinsic value, not just speculative hype. But here's the thing. Most investors are still focused on the institutional side. They are missing the secret. Grassroots revolution happening at the same time. The revolution that will provide the volume, the usage, and the final push that the price needs. What is this second unappreciated layer that will turn a good investment into a life-changing one? The answer is a single unappreciated word. We've revealed the perfection of the technology, the protection of the corporate council, and the purpose of the real-world revolution. But there is one final unappreciated layer that will turn a good investment into an insane one. It's the layer that most investors ignore because they are too busy with the old ways of thinking. This final layer is the HBAR DeFi ecosystem. While you were watching price charts, developers were building decentralized applications on Hedera. They were building exchanges, liquidity pools, and staking protocols that allow you to put your HBAR to work. The simple-minded investor just holds HBAR. The strategic investor uses their HBAR to farm new tokens and earn passive income. This is the secret to true wealth. But how do you start? What is the one simple action you can take right now to begin compounding your wealth without waiting for a price pump? The answer is a single unappreciated word: The simple action is this: staking. It is the final, unappreciated gift. Unlike other chains where you have to lock up your tokens, HBAR staking is liquid. You can earn rewards while still having full control over your assets. It's a passive income stream, a digital pension that is available to everyone, yet so few take advantage of it. This is why HBAR is a gift investors don't deserve. The market is giving you a way to earn a high yield return on an asset with institutional backing, regulatory clarity, and real-world utility, but most people are too busy gambling to see it. It is the perfect opportunity. You came here looking for an investment, you found a masterpiece. HBAR is not just a crypto. It is a gift of perfect technology, protected by the most powerful corporations, cleared for a regulatory future, and fueled by a real-world economy. It is a meticulously engineered masterpiece built in an unjust world. You have now seen the blueprint. You have seen why this project is so much more than a price chart. It is an opportunity that the rest of the world is too blind to see. It is a gift that you now, armed with this knowledge, have the chance to truly deserve. You've transformed from someone who is frustrated with the chaos to someone who understands the quiet perfection. You now possess the knowledge that others are ignoring. But there's one more piece to the puzzle. What is the single most important real-world asset project being built on Hedera right now that could be the catalyst for the next 10x? Click the video on your screen to see the final mind-bending piece of the puzzle. Subscribe so you don't miss our breaking HBAR news today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.